Dun, 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 dun.
It never gets old. Alright, welcome back to Fade or Follow. Me and Austin are in the house today. That's a miss. You look like the Indiana Pacers in the last minute of the game tonight.
Nope, I didn't turn that ball over.
Didn't turn the ball over. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. It is very, I guess it's kind of ironic we're talking Memorial Day because a couple deaths happened over the weekend. The biggest one, Bill Walton. Did you know he had cancer?
Did not know that.
Did not know that either. I noticed he wasn't in like the NBA countdown stuff and calling games like he normally is, but former Celtic and Portland Trailblazer great died at the age of 71 this morning, correct? Or was it last night?
I don't know. It could have been freaking a week ago.
No, it was
How people keep shit secret.
no, I think it was today. I think he actually passed away this morning, but T's and P's for old Bill Walton's family. Bill Walton, one of the greatest college basketball players ever.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
UCLA.
Yes, sir.
It's right there on the TV. Got drafted by Portland. Played some good years in Portland, but didn't really. Well, he shined. As soon as he went to the Celtics, though, that's when he made his mark right there. He belongs to the Celtics, especially since the Celtics were racist back in that day.
Redheaded white guy.
Yeah.
In Boston.
Oh, absolutely. Irish dude, perfect Irish dude. Won the MVP right there. Belonged in Boston. I think he won a championship, one or two championships. I don't remember what it was.
Keep Boston weird. Look at that shirt.
There we go. Yeah, what a great dude. He will be missed. We hope the family's good. He had a son that actually played in the NBA too. Didn't turn out as good as Bill Walton did, but
Coach for who?
I don't remember who he coached for.
The Lakers.
He coached for the Lakers? Oh, Luke Walton.
Yeah.
I thought you said Bill Walton.
No.
I didn't know Bill Walton coached. I was to say, you lying to me right now? You playing tricks on me right now? The other death that happened was golfer Grayson Murray. I think he passed away on Wednesday, I believe it was, right after the PGA Championship.
No, he played around.
Well, yeah, last Wednesday, but the PGA Championship wasn't this past weekend, it was the weekend before.
But he played this tournament.
He played this tournament,
Yes.
and he passed away before he could play the next round?
He withdrew on Friday.
Okay, so he passed away Friday night then.
Yes.
Was it a gunshot? I know it's suicide. He did die of suicide. His family came out and said he died of suicide. 30 years old. What a shame. I didn't really know much about the guy, but I just know he was a young golfer. Golf has turned into a young man's game, so never know what people are going through, right?
I guess not, man.
Yeah, never know. Never know what people are
He
going
wasn't
through.
struggling. He won two tournaments. 30 years old. He's been on the tour since basically he was 16,
Jesus.
17.
That's crazy. What? You're a young, successful dude. Like, what could make you? I mean,
Inner demons.
yeah, there's lots of women are evil too. So, I'm just kidding. It's kind of messed up for me to say. But yeah, hopefully the families are great. We thought we'd announce that first. Second biggest news: the Celtics are advancing. We made the comment about the Pacers not being able to score in the last minute. They weren't able to keep the ball. They weren't able to score. They have not been able to close out these games. The Celtics could have easily won. I mean, the Pacers could have easily won 3 of these 4 games.
Game 1 for sure. They should have won that one.
Game 2, yeah, the Celtics were ahead the whole time. But even Game 3 in Indiana, they were up by 20-something points.
Yep.
They allowed the Celtics to come back in and win the game. I understand Halliburton was out of the game, but all those players played good. If the Celtics could get one more good guy, well, you don't want to be considered in the big 3 category, right? Because they would have Siakam, they would have Halliburton, and I think you're just a bitch if you have
McConnell,
a big 3.
dude. McConnell.
Yeah, O'Connell. Is it TJ McConnell or O'Connell?
McConnell.
Oh, it's Pat O'Connell for the Bucks that I'm thinking of, right?
Yeah. Wrong
Anyway.
sport.
No, he plays for the Bucks.
TJ McConnell.
No, TJ McConnell plays for the Pacers, but there's Pat McConnell.
Yeah.
Who's the guy? Pat Connaughton. Okay, yeah, I'm all thumbs today, people. But no, the Celtics are going to the finals, and these guys argued with me that Jason Tatum wasn't a top 5 player. Okay, this puts him in the top 5. If he wins a championship, is he top 3?
Yeah, it puts him in the top 5.
Yeah, no, I think he's already in the top 5.
Behind who?
There's Joker. There's Luka, which we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah.
Because everybody forgot about Luka. Everybody forgot about him. There is Joel Embiid is probably 3rd. 4th is probably, I would say Tatum's 4th.
Okay.
Who would you put ahead of Tatum at 4?
Kyrie.
No.
Playoff Kyrie.
No. We're talking overall body of work. We're not gonna. Kyrie's still, he doesn't like Jews, so. Hate to say that, but no, the Celtics are looking like they're gonna play the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, and the Dallas Mavericks, dude, these games, the Timberwolves could have easily won all these games that the Mavericks have won, but difference is the Mavericks have this closeout star, Mr. Dad Bod himself, Luka Doncic. This guy, everybody was talking about Ant Edwards in the playoffs. They're talking Tatum. It's like people forgot about Luka. You know what I mean? Just forgot about him. 4 fadeaways in the last 2 minutes of these games, hand in his face. Just what a weapon to have, man. And I went to Rockport this weekend, which I'll tell you all about the trip I had. But we were talking about him, and there's nothing special about the guy. He looks like just your average overweight dad. What is that?
I forgot about that guy.
That's who I would put 4th. Yeah, and then I'd put Tatum 5th. But Luka looks like just like your average dad on the street. Not a big dude. I mean, he's tall, not muscular. He's not quick. He's not fast. He doesn't have the best cardio conditioning. You see him walking up the court, but he's
so gassed.
He's so crafty, dude. He's like, I don't get it. There's nothing special about the guy. If he takes off his shirt, he looks like, he probably looks like 90% of men in Texas, I would say. But just, it's impossible. It's been impossible for the Timberwolves to stop this guy in crunch time. And it's so fun to watch. Like, I'm not even really a Mavericks fan. Obviously, we're Spurs fans. We're going through a rough time, Spurs fans, right now. But we're going to get there. We'll be there soon. But anyway, Mavericks are from Texas. Would you say we're going for the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Right? We have to kind of support the Mavericks. But it's these 2 dudes, Luka and Kyrie, they've found the right energy at the right time, the right vibe with each other. I thought it was so badass how Luka hits those 2 fucking fadeaways, in the last 2 minutes of the game, and then he's bringing the ball up the court and he just hands it off to Kyrie and basically like, all right, bro, your turn. And Kyrie hits that corner 3 or the corner 2 in Karl Anthony Towns' face. Perfect. The best backcourt in the playoffs. Probably the best backcourt in the NBA. But if I know Kyrie, I know what's going to happen. Kyrie's going to be mad because he's not the star of the team, just like he did.
This is a different Kyrie.
Is it a different Kyrie? I have noticed people are starting to root for this Kyrie.
Yep.
I mean, he's been staying out of the news with all the outrageous things he says. He was kind of being loony there for a little bit, when he was with Boston and when he was with Brooklyn and all that. A little loony upstairs, but he's kind of kept it quiet. It's been about basketball with Kyrie, so I don't know, man. I didn't like him. I didn't like him probably the last 4 or 5 years. I never really did like him, but now I just find myself rooting for the guy. He's been playing good basketball. And it's impossible to steal the ball from Kyrie Irving.
Nope.
Yeah, his handles are just out of this world.
Still hasn't lost a beat.
Yeah, and other than Luka and Kyrie, these Mavericks don't have a great player down low or anywhere. PJ Washington.
Derek Lively before he freaking died.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not a star player. He's just a normal dude.
Yeah.
He's a big man. They got, who's that other one? Gafford. I'd never even heard about the guy until now.
Me neither.
Yeah, they're doing their whole double center thing, and that was my main concern with them going against the Timberwolves was how are they going to compete with Cat and Rudy Gobert down low. I thought that they would have to shoot the lights out. Luka would have to have 40 points. We all talked about it, and
he almost did.
Well, they have been competing down low with them. They're, like I said, there's nothing special about Lively and Gafford. Lively is probably a better rebounder than Gafford, but Gafford he's a bigger presence down low. So it's exciting to see, actually. Like, nobody gave the Mavericks a chance here. The Mavericks, Would you say they had an easy course to this Western Conference Final?
I gave them a chance. I thought this series, which it did, live up to its hype.
Yeah, but after Minnesota beats the defending champs,
I thought it's going to be like, hey, it's going to be 7 games, and all of them are going to be good. And so far, they've all been good.
But you ultimately thought that the Timberwolves were going to win, right?
Yeah, I really didn't have an opinion on that
You
one.
really didn't?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't know who's going to win that one.
I believe you.
Because, like, Timberwolves are young, too.
Yeah, they are. They are, and the Mavericks had to play the Clippers, who kind of got their groove together toward the end of the season. They ended up beating them. Was that 7 games or 6 games? It was 6, right?
6.
And they ended up beating the Thunder. The Thunder's a young team, so that's normal, I guess, that they beat them. Everybody kind of thought they were going to beat them anyway. But after what the Timberwolves did, man, it was hard for me to think that the Mavericks were going to come in there and be up 3-0. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Do you think the Timberwolves win that game in Dallas? Or is there a confident shot?
I've been saying this the whole time. There's not going to be 2 sweeps, but...
And there almost wasn't
Yeah.
There almost wasn't a sweep tonight, but the Pacers, man. They're just one player away, and maybe that one player is Tyrese Halliburton. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Like I said, they could have won 3 of these games. They were in it the whole time, except game 2. But I don't know. It's over with. Celtics are going back to the finals. But I think if I had to bet, which I'm gonna bet, I would take the Mavericks to win tomorrow at home.
They are the favorites.
Yeah, they are the 3-point favorites.
2 or less than 2.5.
2.5. Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look at that one.
You think if Luka was at the beach with y'all, he'd be one of those Columbia shirt guys? Fat shirt guy?
The fat shirt guy? Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Especially being from Texas, you don't think Magellan's trying to get a sponsor for the fat shirt guys?
For Luka?
For Luka? Dude, I'm telling you. Dude, he has a little bit of a beer gut. I'm telling you.
He does. Man.
Yeah, if Luka was at the beach, he'd definitely be wearing his turquoise fucking fishing shirt. Fat shirt is what I call him. But it's okay for him to do it. It's okay. It's okay. You ball like that, you can wear whatever you want. But I still make fun of him. He's got the perfect build. I sent you a picture of a guy wearing a fat shirt this weekend.
You did.
And didn't he have the perfect build to be wearing the fat shirt?
Yeah.
Had the perfect 230-pound build, little kind of short, kind of chubby.
Yeah.
What color was it?
Red?
It was pink.
Pink? Oh.
Yeah, even better. But yeah, we
Did he do any fishing?
no.
Okay.
No, he went to the beach, he had it on, he came back to a campers where we were camping out, put it on, and I get it. Obviously they're very comfortable, but those fishing shirts, or fat shirts as I like to call them, they do a good job of hiding, what's all going on underneath there. And it was dad bod season at the beach.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, all the guys I was with,
In Rockport, yeah.
yeah, all the guys, everybody had dad bods there. Like pretty much all the guys from work. I would say that I have a dad bod, right?
Man.
No.
Good.
I have I would call mine is there different versions of dad bods or no?
There is.
Or is there only one?
There's one. Actually.
The one version I thought of dad bods was like you're kind of toned up here up top, but then you have a beer belly.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I don't have a beer belly yet. I guess fortunately for me, my genes, I've never gotten fat before, but I would say I have a lean dad bod if I was to put it up there.
There we go.
I weigh 186 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. I'm 6'1" though, so I don't look like.
Wait, weren't you up to like 205?
There was a time where I weighed 213 pounds.
Yeah.
213 was the most I ever weighed. That was in 2012, I believe. It was at the Packers-Ravens game. Because I remember I went to that game in the hotel we had a weight scale, and I weighed 213 pounds. But that was a weekend full of beer drinking and, snorting a bunch of bath salts and smoking some K2.
That'll get you every time.
But no, the beach was fun, man. I want you and Scott to come down there one weekend with us. But you hate Rockport Beach, don't you?
I hate, all beaches, basically.
How many times have you been to Rockport Beach?
Probably every summer.
Oh, well, you said your aunt lives there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fun. It was fun taking the kids and everything. They had a great time. We're thinking about buying a camper, but I don't know that we would get the use out of it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'd buy one and it would just sit there.
Down to Rockport, or do you just want to have one?
Well, we want to get one. Me and Morgan talked. We want to get one, but I don't want it to turn into something to where that we buy that I pay 20 grand for, 20, 30 grand for one, and then it just sits there at the house.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen.
It'd be nice if you take it to other places.
Well, yeah, but we'd only use it during the summertime. When else would we use it?
You go 3 trips probably a year, and it's probably gonna pay for itself in a couple of years.
I don't know. We're thinking about it. But anyway, no, back to basketball. So if it pans out how it's supposed to, Boston and Dallas end up playing each other in the finals. What do you think happens?
You got to go for Dallas.
Well, I'm gonna go for Dallas, obviously, but who wins?
Right here.
Oh, you're taking Boston.
Taking Boston.
You're gonna sell out on Texas.
Yep.
Just because you're hate for the Cowboys, that's why you're doing that.
That's exactly why.
You don't want nobody to be what?
You're going for the Stars? Are you going for the Stars?
No, I'm not.
That's the only Dallas team I like.
Here's the thing. I obviously have the bet with the Oilers to win, but I find myself in a good spot because if the Oilers end up losing, then I'm like, oh, Dallas. I like the Stars. They're from Texas. They're gonna win. But if Dallas loses, I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be sad. The Oilers had the fourth. I don't think the Oilers are that good, but they had the fourth best odds at the time I had taken that future. So it only pays out $750. So.
Only.
Yeah.
Rich guy.
That's $750.
How many fishing shirts you can buy?
Look at this house that you have. Look at this fucking house that you have.
You can buy with that.
Lots of them. I'd rather you burn that money than buy fishing shirts with that. But speaking of Luka and his dad bod, what are some of the best dad bod athletes out there? Who would you put in the best athletes that have dad bods?
Big Poppy.
Okay. I would obviously put Patrick Mahomes in there.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes got a great dad bod.
Yes.
Obviously Luka's up there too. Even Joker. Would you put Joker in there as a dad bod?
I don't know. I've never seen him with the shirt off. But he's just tall and kind of lean.
He's like the dad bod I have. He's lanky up top, but he's got a little little kangaroo pouch down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got the. I would consider him a dad. I don't know. Would you consider somebody that's 7 foot tall a dad bod? I don't think you can put him in that category.
People that are 7 foot tall don't have kids.
Patrick Reed got a great dad bod.
Yeah.
Yeah. A golfer, but golfers. I always had this thing where I didn't think golfers were athletes.
Not athletes.
You think they're athletes?
Yes.
I think professional golfers are athletes.
Yeah.
I think you got to be athletic to be a professional golfer,
Yes.
but to play golf, you don't have to be athletic.
No.
Anybody can play golf.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people argue with me with that, saying you have to have some form of athleticism to be able to play golf.
You got to have hand-eye coordination, yeah. Which is kind of an
okay, but it's more of a mental thing. You have to remember everything when you're going up to swing.
Yeah,
like it's a.
And you got to have that being a basketball player, baseball player, all that. But
yeah, but you're not running and jumping and hitting and physical contact. None of that.
Play fucking golf 4 days in a row.
I have played golf 4 days in a row.
Really?
Yes.
What'd you shoot?
On all 4 rounds?
Yeah.
When I played 4 days in a row, I was actually pretty good. My best score was probably like an 85.
Okay.
Shot an 85. My worst one was probably like a 101.
There you go.
Yeah. And you get pretty sore. Can you
do that? Shoot that 85 4 days in a row.
Okay, but what I'm saying is kind of like what we were talking about with the whole basketball players and football players who could do better. What? The golfers, none of those golfers can play basketball. None can play football. None can play hockey. Mm-mm. Yeah. So I don't consider anybody that's decent at golf or good at golf who's not a professional golfer athletic at all. I don't think it should fall under the category of being athletic. I don't. I think anybody can be a decent golfer.
So when Tiger Woods was winning all those ESPYs, professional.
SP.
No, he was winning ESPYs for best athlete of the year.
Yeah. No, I don't think he should have won Best Athlete of the Year. I think it's fair that he got all that pussy
Yeah.
as like a normal athlete would. But should he have won Athlete of the Year? I don't think so. Was Tiger Wood good? Was he good in any other sports?
No,
Or he probably didn't even play any other sports.
his dad wouldn't let him play.
Yeah. Well, speaking of golf too, what do you think about this Scottie Schefler thing? Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video.
What the fuck was going on there?
Oh, I don't know, and it is hilarious.
Listen, I'm a very, very big supporter of first responders, police, all that stuff. But man, you're outside Valhalla where the biggest tournament at the time, golf tournament is going on at the time. It's in Louisville, Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're there. Obviously, it was sad that the pedestrian got struck, whatever.
Which got brushed over, dude. No one said anything about it.
Okay, so but here's the thing. When he was coming in, I'm almost 100% sure the guy passed a cop and told him who he was and said, "Hey, I need to get into the golf course. I'm a golfer." And maybe that cop recognized him and said, "Okay, go ahead."
They have stickers.
Yeah, what it looks to me like is an officer told him before to go ahead and go through, and then this fucking guy, this fucking total tool bag, whoever the fuck he was, says, no, he can't go through here because he didn't recognize who he was or what he was doing. Okay, pull the video up. And I heard rumblings, too, that he said he had got spun and drug and was scared for his life and this and that. There was nothing malicious about what he did. When that guy pulled up when Scottie Schefler pulled up and he said stop, he fucking stopped. What kind of, the awareness of this police officer? Like, what was he trying to prove?
I don't know.
You know what I think, and I hate to say this is alleged to me. Let me tell you what I think. I think this was a big money grab that this guy was trying to do. I think he was trying to get hurt so that he could sue this golfer for it. Is that fair to say?
Either that or you really didn't know, but...
Well, to say
way.
that he got drugged and he hurt his arm is a totally false statement by what happened in this video. Turn the volume up so they can hear. It's cops like these that people think that the police are bad people doing shit like this. Where's it at? Where's this happening at? At the top left over there?
Yeah, top left. That's the entrance to Valhalla.
Okay. There's a better view. Did you find the video with a better view?
This is the only one I've seen.
Bro, he stopped when the cop pulled up to his window.
And he said he got drugged and like his car didn't even move anyway.
And you know what the sad thing is? Scottie Schefler is like the nicest guy in the world too. Like, I don't know the guy or anything, but you never see him in the news doing scandalous shit. You never hear him saying anything that's fucking, that's... It couldn't have happened to a worse guy. I mean, to a better guy.
There it is.
Here it is right here. Okay. Yeah, somebody had to let him through there. And is it that cop right there in the middle, right?
Yep.
Where was he spun and drug and... Dude, here's something, like, this cop looks like he's in the center of everything. There was another cop that had let him through that said, "You go ahead." There had to be.
Yeah, why is his head in the... Yeah.
What a fucking tool bag. Like, what a fucking... Oh, that pisses me off, dude. And look, I bet you Scottie Schefler kindly got out of the car, put his hands behind his back, and went to jail. You think this is some sort of extortion case?
No. And then no body cam?
Of course. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pathetic, dude. That's ridiculous. I don't know if the cop really said that he was drugged or spun or whatever.
He
Or
ripped his pants.
was there proof of that he
No.
ripped his pants?
He said that he ripped his pants.
Yeah, that looks like a fishing shirt cop though.
God, dude, you took my freaking joke, man. I was gonna say, right when that shit came out, it's like, oh, his uniform got ripped and shit like that. I was like, dude, I bet you that cop is fat as shit.
Mm-hmm. I bet he had a fat shirt on underneath his uniform.
God, you freaking took it.
I see nothing wrong with what he did though.
Nothing.
He stopped when the cop said stop. He got out, put his hands behind his back. They were a little rough with him, kind of throwing him up. The number one golfer in the world can't get in to the tournament that he's going to golf at.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he had to do a stretching in a jail cell. Poor guy.
We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we weren't the
We didn't have to
best angels.
We didn't have to go to golf, but
Yeah. Oh, but anyway, will Scottie Schefler be considered to have a dad bod?
no, he's got a dad beard.
Let's
Awesome
think of the more athletic ones. Like I said, I would think the number one dad bod in sports to ever live was Bartolo Colon. That's a good dad bod.
Okay.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
The pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Any other basketball players? Dad bods?
No, not really.
Brad Miller,
Brad Miller.
the white guy.
Who's the guy who played for Texas State? The Pacers.
Jeff Foster. He
Foster.
didn't have a dad bod. He was actually kind of ripped. That's all you really have to say though. Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah, there you go. That's
great dad bod. Luka Doncic, great dad bod.
said he loves that Coors Light.
Oh, Paul Pierce had a great dad bod.
There you go. That's a good one.
Paul Pierce was a great dad bod. What other basketball player? Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby had a
Nah,
no. Maybe toward the end of his career.
you're just thinking of the receding hairline.
Yeah, I always think of the receding hairline. I got one. Any NFL news other than Will Levis leaking his sex tape? Give me a breakdown of Will Levis' sex tape.
Haven't seen most of it. Really don't know much about it.
Well, I watched it. I saw a picture on.
All like 10 seconds of it.
Yeah, there's two different scenes. A lot of people on Twitter, I saw like the really widely liked post was Will Levis jersey for sale, and it had his number 8 jersey with the fucking inch sign on there.
there we go. There we go.
That girl supposedly dumped him after he fell in the draft. So I'm thinking Will Levis might have leaked that sex tape just to get back at her.
Really?
Yeah, he performed nicely in it. He stayed normal. The girl, you could tell she was kind of high maintenance. Like she hadn't done that a lot by the looks of it. It's basically just a quick brain video, and then her just laying flat on her stomach, and Will Levis
Going to town?
not really going to town. 2 pump chump actually.
Yeah.
Did you see that part?
Nope.
It didn't last very long, and he was done.
You gotta freaking hold a camera. You gotta do all this shit. You got directors
What
over
that?
there.
Nah, I don't think it was directors or anything. But that was another thing I was going to tell you about. Give us your list of your top sex tapes. That was your assignment for the weekend after Will Levis's came out.
I don't have one, actually.
You sent us one.
Oh. Y'all want that one? Y'all have to approve it.
Oh, I prove it. Just say your top 5.
Oh, top 5?
Starting from number 5.
Number 5.
Top 5 sex tape leaks.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's number 5.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Never seen it, but I pictured.
I wouldn't want to watch that.
Me neither.
I really wouldn't want to watch Hulk Hogan's sex tape.
Me neither.
I don't know if I'd be disappointed or really like surprised.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't. Hulk Hogan could be having sex with the hottest woman in the world, but I would still like be grossed out by it.
But if he's using like ring language, like let's go, brother,
Off the rope.
yeah,
Off the rope.
then yes, that's gonna make it epic right there.
The Hulk is coming for you.
For you.
Is coming on you.
There we go.
You know what's fucked up about that Hulk Hogan sex tape before we move on to the next one? That was his best friend's wife.
Really?
Yes.
Who's his best friend?
I'll tell you in a little bit. I know who it is, but his friend told him he wanted him to sleep with his wife, and then there's supposedly this thing to where his friend told him to sleep with his wife so he could record it and extort him for money later, like bribe him and stuff. But that's a whole other story. It's all alleged. We don't know for sure.
That's a separate podcast. We're gonna have
Yeah. We'll do that one during the week. We don't have much to talk about. But there's plenty to talk about today. But go ahead. 4.
Give me some of that Kim K.
Kim K. Okay. Some might put that at number 1 because the backlash of that ended up with huge success.
Very
huge success for the whole family. Actually,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that kind of launched her career.
Do you know? Would you say the world's ready for a Kris Jenner sex tape?
Now or back in the day?
Now, I would still watch it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, something about it.
Anyone's putting out anything, I'm gonna freaking put eyes on it.
God bless my wife. Okay. Number 3.
China. That was a great subject.
China with X-Pac, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A Night in China.
Great production.
Great production. Good night vision going on.
Everything.
Solid, solid male tool there.
Yeah.
He had. China did do she did some other stuff, some actually better production stuff after that.
She did.
So it kind of launched a whole nother career. So yeah, I accept that. I would say, yeah, I'd put that in your top 3 also.
Then give me some.
Rest in peace, China.
Rest in peace.
Speaking of Memorial Day, rest in peace, Miss China. Joni Lawler. What's her last name? Joni Lawler?
Lawler, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We'll look it up and correct it later.
Lawler. That's Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
The king. Give me some number 2. Farrah Abraham.
Farrah Abraham.
Team Mom.
Okay, well, would you count that as like a leaked sex tape because she did it with a actual porn star? James Dean.
Yeah.
She tried to play the whole thing off that, that was my boyfriend. You know damn well that wasn't her boyfriend. That dude fucks hot girls for a living.
Mm-hmm.
So, Farrah Abraham, after that sex tape came out, she still continued to do Teen Mom, but then she went on to a whole nother level of kind of like OnlyFans stuff. Did you know that she sells her shit?
What shit?
That comes out of her body.
No.
Yes.
Did not know that.
I saw a video of that. She bottles it up and sends it to people.
Ooh.
So that, I don't know if that thing's that made things worse for her or better than her. She did do a happy. She wished Scott and Courtney congratulations on their wedding.
She did.
Yeah, we got her on. What is that app called?
Cameo.
Cameo.
Got a cameo.
Yeah, you want to get a cameo from Farrah Abraham?
I forgot about that.
If you want to get a cameo from Farrah Abraham, I mean, you'll get it, but she might say the wrong name.
Yeah.
Because she did kind of say the wrong name. What did she call him?
I don't know.
I think Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I think she called Scott Jimmy.
I don't know. I got to go back.
Or John.
I got to go back and look at that. I totally forgot about
that.
Yeah.
Kurt Ingles was hands down the best.
Oh, hell
though.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a great idea to get Kurt Ingles. But yeah, no, I did see a video about that, how she like bottles up her own feces to people. She showed us how you do it and everything. She like leaned over and everything. Speaking of Scotty, here he is right here. Scotty!
What's up?
Hey,
we were just talking about Farrah Abraham sending you congratulations on your wedding, remember? And she forgot your name. She called you like Johnny or something. What did she call you?
Dang, I don't even remember seeing that one.
You did.
Have to go back and what?
I know. I totally forgot to.
Which one was the most memorable? Because we were just talking about the best one. Which one did you? Not the best one to you, but which one was the most memorable, other than the Chargers kicker?
I would say the Donahue, the referee.
Oh yeah, that was
okay.
That was a good one.
Kurt Angle.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, that's what I said. Kurt Ingles was probably the most memorable and best one. That was a good one. I actually paid for that one, so give me credit on that one. Come on, man.
Yeah, Kurt Angle was good, and I would say it was a tie between.
Donnie was freaking.
Yeah, Donahue was popping at the time too.
Was funny.
Yeah, his was popping at the time also.
Yeah.
What did he say to you about the whole like losing money or something like that?
Yeah, well, his thing was like, "Hey, man, I heard you have a big gambling problem." And then he's like, "Take it from me, don't do it." Or
Don't do it.
Along those lines. He's like.
Oh shit, Tim Donaghy, man, he probably made a good amount of money at that time because that Untold had just came out. Remember how he told how the whole NBA was fixed and all that stuff. But you're just in time because Austin just named his top 5 sex leak sex tapes. Go to the top 4 real quick, Austin, and then hit us with number 1, just so Scott can know.
A recap.
And then we'll rate it after this.
I had Kim K and then China.
Well, no, number 5 was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's was number
Hogan?
5.
Yes.
Okay, number 4,
Kim K.
Kim K.
3 was China. 2 was Abraham.
Yeah, Fair Abraham was number 4. Was number 2 that he had on his list. Now, drum roll, please.
Number 1, the best produced Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila. Well, it was at the hype. It was at the hype of her stardom too. She ended up getting a reality show for it and everything,
Yeah.
but it was kind of grainy. That one was a kind of grainy video. Supposedly she has hit rock bottom now.
Oh.
Yeah, there's videos about her hitting rock bottom. I haven't watched them or anything, but I don't think I've ever
You
seen
know
it.
a guy. You know a guy.
Yeah.
He told you about him.
Sitting right next to me, actually. But yeah, so we were talking about Hulk Hogan's, and I don't know about you, but I don't think I would ever have any desire to see what Hulk Hogan's piece looks like.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of those other than like the Kim K one,
Yeah.
which I think everyone's seen.
Well,
Like, I had no desire to see any of the other top 4.
if you go
I'm
on
gonna
the
take
back
your word
end,
for it, Austin.
yeah.
Thanks, man.
If you go on the back end, though, Kim K's did launch her career 30 years later, or 20 years later, whatever it is. That was the most successful sex tape leak, and it was leaked by her mom,
Are you sure?
allegedly. Huh?
Are you sure?
Am I sure? No, I'm not sure, but
Pam and Tommy.
No, I think that is true.
it has to be. Like, if you look at how much money she's made since now, from then till now, it's got to be that one.
Maybe that's how we got to get off the ground, fellas.
There we go.
Yeah. We just
Austin.
all... No longer we wear blindfolds and we're jerking each other off.
We're jerking each other off.
That's another not another teen
Cut
movie.
it out.
No, that's a solid list, but I even messaged you this. I thought that the Pam and Tommy one should be really high because that started the whole sex tape thing. You know what I mean? Like it.
VHS,
No, just because
yeah.
the OG aspect of it.
Yeah, like if you get a sex tape leak, then that's all people are talking about for the next month.
I thought y'all wanted some like production and stuff.
No.
Oh, what?
I'm talking like nostalgia.
I got a whole
Oh,
different.
you know what? I'm surprised you didn't have the Paris Hilton one. That was a huge
that
one.
one didn't have good production. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, we're not looking at production.
Yeah.
We're looking at the big picture.
I want to see some stuff going into stuff like
Yeah.
what else?
Yeah, it actually doesn't show dick going in, which is a huge concern.
Which is a huge. See, exactly. I was going with the super bad. I was going with the super bad thing. Perfect.
And look,
perfect 10. Perfect
You ever seen a
10?
vagina by itself?
This is not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me.
And look at our last episode when we got off track. James was like, "What does this have to do with sports, guys? This is what the people want to know."
Well, Will Levis
Yeah.
is part of sports. So
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that came up.
you got to get with the
But-
program, dude. In honor of Will Levis is why we did this whole segment.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
They're kind of adjacent. I see now.
They'll meet down the line eventually, and if that whole sex tape gets leaked, it may end up on this list eventually. Maybe we'll make this a yearly thing.
What happened? Like, has he responded to that? Like,
I don't
hey,
think
I got
anybody.
hacked.
I don't think anybody cares about Will Levis right now. They just want to see. I was a little
it takes
disappointed.
away from how bad of a quarterback he is. Maybe
Yeah.
he did it himself.
Well, she did dump his ass, so maybe that's what he did to get his name in
revenge.
the
That's
name in the
against the law.
paper. She
We're from slinging bombs to slinging dick.
Yep. She's a very popular woman on Instagram and all that stuff. So maybe she started dating a new guy, but there was rumors that they had got back together. But Austin still doesn't think that's her. You saw the pictures. That's her, right? That is her, right? Correct.
I would say it is her.
Especially that one where it had them together. That was him.
I have.
Yeah.
Y'all know this. I have very bad face memory or face recognition. Like,
But ever since that thing got leaked, like that's all I've been like on my TikTok feed is just Gia Duddy TikToks.
Dang.
So,
I haven't seen one.
me neither.
well,
We know what James was studying.
research purposes only.
yeah, research.
Okay, research purposes only. All right. But yeah, so you have Hulk Hogan number 5.
I kind of
I'm gonna have to
your
redo
list
that.
was almost like sports people too. You
Yeah.
got Hulk Hogan, China.
Did you ever hear anything about the Hulk Hogan sex tape, Scott? Because I had heard a couple things about it, and I wanted to see if you could fact check this.
No, I just know that he sued like the people and like went to court
Well,
for it. And I think he
allegedly,
won.
yeah, he did win. Allegedly, that was his best friend's wife that he was doing it with. His friend had told him to
Bam Bam
to
Bigelow.
to basically
Devon Dudley.
No.
basically to sleep with his wife. Okay, and now rumors are that his friend did that so that he could extort him, and he videoed it because he had like set him up to do it. So
Oh damn.
I don't know how
Sorry.
true that is or not, but that's just kind of what's been floating around online. But
I'm
anyway.
gonna have to make a new list now. They all said that. I was
Oh,
going
yeah,
off,
we can all talk. We can talk about this again.
I was going off production.
James just wants to keep on studying
Yeah.
Giudetti.
We got to judge. We got to judge his list, man.
Based on popularity, yeah, Paris should have been up there, but that movie was horrible.
Well, there wasn't. That was back in the early 2000s. There wasn't the
Yeah.
production that they have now.
Austin said, "I'm gonna have to go and rewatch it
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
make sure."
All freaking 55 minutes of it? No way.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna phone in our next thing. He's gonna have to. He's like, "Hey, I gotta get my elbow looked at. I got a hurt elbow. I can't make this
He's
show."
gonna get Tommy John.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm finna
Tommy
need
John
I'm finna
surgery,
need
yeah.
Tommy John.
Tommy John.
Sydney Sweeney. That was a good one.
Another thing you missed. We were talking Luka just destroying these fucking Minnesota Timberwolves. Obviously, we're all thinking it's going to be Minnesota and Boston. Who do you think's going to win that?
I want to say I'm going for it's Boston's to lose.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like I said, man, if Luka and Kyrie they drop 30 apiece, they're in every single game. That's all they need to do.
Yeah, I agree. Like
And just like 1 and 3, they both did it. I don't think game 2 they did it, but still they had a good play from other people. But
Hey, guess who still
I'm
plays?
not surprised.
Guess who still plays for Boston?
who still pays for Boston
Who
or
plays?
plays? Who?
Larry Bird.
Nope. The choker. Freaking Jason Tatum.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, dude, he's proving my point. He's proving my point.
He's never been to the finals.
Scott already
He's
said.
never been to the finals.
Yes, he has. They played Golden State. He
And
was
what'd
in
he
the
do?
finals.
What'd he do?
The question was he's never
choked.
been to the
He
finals.
choked.
He will be top 3 player in the NBA, and y'all agreed if he wins the championship. All right.
And you know who who's good, but he's not like superstar is Jamal Murray.
Mhm.
What a freaking terrible series he had.
Yep.
And this you're a big Anthony Edwards guy too, right, James?
Yes, I like him, Edwards. Yes.
Oh my God, what a choke! Speaking of choke artists, that guy. And then
Well, he's got a
Charles
great
Barkley
future
was
ahead.
talking
I think
about,
y'all all agree
like,
with that.
oh, he's tired. The dude's a professional athlete, 22 in the prime of his career. Can't get tired.
And we're talking about Luka. He's not in the best shape. He's not, the most athletic looking dude, but he's making plays in crunch time. And it's
Luka. You know what? Okay, Luka and Joker are 1 and 2.
Mhm.
Dang, maybe Tatum could be 3. Dang, but Giannis. What about Giannis?
Yeah, we already said Giannis.
Well, we put what do we go through?
I would just put him in my top 5. If he wins it, he's top 5.
What did we say earlier? Joker. It was Joker first.
Embiid, Giannis.
Yeah,
Embiid.
we put Joker, Doncic, Embiid, and then
then
Giannis, and then Tatum at 5. Right now.
And it's basically all the Europe, like non-US people are top 5.
Yeah. And then going off of that, we just out of respect for Luka's build and everything, we did the top 5 dad bods in professional sports. And I had to put Luka number 1.
Oh yeah.
And then Patrick Mahomes number 2.
Yeah,
A couple others we
that's a
put
good
in
one.
there. I don't really agree to put a golfer in this category, but Paul Pierce had a great dad bod. Nothing special
What
about
about
him.
Daly?
Daly,
That's not
John
a
Daly.
good
Well,
golfer?
it's hard to put a golfer in that because
Yeah.
it's just hard to.
But like dad, he's like the more dad. He's like got the daddiest dad bod of them
Yeah,
all.
true.
Wouldn't
That's
you
not a
say?
dad bod. That's just fat. That's not a dad bod.
This is fucking fat shirt special for
Dude,
all
I
three of
know. I
these
know
guys right
plenty of
here.
dads that look like John Daly.
Yeah, and then another one that we put in there. Would Joker qualify as having a dad bod?
Hmm.
Oh, you know one we forgot, Austin? James Harden. James Harden could consider to have a dad bod.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
If Joker just wasn't so tall, it would be a lot easier. But
Yeah, that's what I said.
What do you think about Charles Barkley though? Too back in the day, he had a pretty great player for having a dad bod.
the round mound.
Yeah, Shaq, I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider Shaq because he was Diesel. He was Shaq Diesel, Superman.
He had to have a freaking dad bod.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's those are those guys you have to root for. You know, there's nothing special about them. They're just so crafty. They've mastered the game. You know, it's not about athleticism with them guys. It's about practicing on what you're good at to make yourself dominant. Is what these guys have mastered in their respective sports. But I remember Patrick Mahomes when they showed his body in the locker room. He got all embarrassed and shit. But hey, you can't hate on the guy. 3 championships, 7 years in the league.
Hey,
He may be number one.
Whoa,
He's
no,
our, yeah. He's
no, there we go. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady don't have a dad bod.
Yes, he
No,
did.
No,
That
he's
dude's
too
fit.
he's
That dude
too
is
slender
fit.
to have a dad bod.
the
No,
TB12
that's what it
method,
is.
dude.
The slender freaking little belly thing.
Well, there's a
No,
couple
dude.
types of dad bods, but the number one type of dad bod, like Luka and Patrick Mahomes, are the perfect types of dad
Yeah.
bod. They're a little fit up top, but they have that beer gut going on, you know, and that's what it is. That's what the dad bod is. So, and it's dad bod season right now. Summer's coming around, you know.
I think it's the opposite.
Well,
You're supposed to get rid of that dad bod
nah.
every time you go to the beach.
Nah, you always want to keep the dad bod foundation. Like, one thing I notice is that men are more into muscles than women are. Women don't like their men to look better than them. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I think they're more. If you were to ask 10 girls right now, just randomly here in New Braunfels, would they consider would they like dad bod or ripped or whatever? They would say. I bet you 7 out of 10 would say dad bod.
Okay.
Not even close. Maybe all of them. Maybe all of them might, especially in Texas.
I would have had to say 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50,
I was gonna
you
say,
think?
yeah.
Yeah, I would
I
have
was gonna
said
go a little bit
But
over
still,
that.
that's better than it's been in the past.
Yeah, 20
Times
years
are
ago,
changing.
they're all gonna
Yeah.
say you want built, muscular,
Six
whatever. Like, it's just not.
Rambos.
Yeah, it's not in. It's not in as much as it used to be. It's, you know, it's right there. It's all in black and white. So, I would say, Austin, you have a pretty good dad bod,
Yeah.
right?
No.
No.
No, this is fat.
Austin, your dad bod is so good that it's like you have 2 dads in one bod.
See, there we go.
Yeah, you
That's
got
it.
double
That's
the
good.
trouble.
Double
Yeah.
Like you have 2 dicks,
2 dicks.
4 balls.
4 balls.
Oh shit! Speaking of dad bods, this story came to me. Y'all know who Marshall is? Our buddy Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
This story actually
Yeah.
came to me. I wanted to tell you about it. It's kind of racist, but I just thought it was a funny story. I was in Rockport this past weekend. Speaking of dad bod, I was rocking it on the beach, but I was asleep. We were in the middle of the night. I woke up laughing my ass off because I remembered this story, and I just thought I had to share it with y'all. But let me reset the cameras first. Y'all take this for a second. Ask Scott a question.
Hey, Scott, how's your day going?
I plead the 5th.
Oh, okay. Basically everything we just told you.
Well, the NHL, who ended up winning the game?
Oh, yeah,
tonight?
we didn't
Did the
talk
Stars
about that.
win?
We didn't talk about that,
About what?
but
Did
they
the
did.
Stars win?
They did.
Hell yeah.
Who? The Pacers covering?
The
No.
Stars.
No, the Stars.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the freaking Pacers are like, oh my god. Hey, they had
Like
heart.
Be Alone always said, you got
They
that
got
you
heart.
got that rock hard solid dick. You just need to get over there in that bar and go put it in her.
Slump Buster,
But
baby.
y'all are scared.
Dude,
Y'all are scared to put it in.
The game we lost versus Rice, Villalo never like would talk to us, like give like motivational speeches. But right before Rice, he was like, he basically said the same things. He's like, fucking whoop your dicks out and fucking fuck them or something. He said, now that looking
Yeah.
back on it, it's kind of like,
You got a 10-inch
hey,
throbbing cock, but you won't get
yeah.
over there and fuck her.
Nowadays, if anyone said that, you would have to say no Diddy afterwards. But everyone was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Well, we ended up losing, but oh well. It still worked. It still hyped us up.
Yeah. No, but this story I wanted to tell y'all. I don't know if I've told y'all this story or not, but we were at a high school party. I think I was a junior, and
In college,
no, in high school, and we remember we used to party at old Lisa Lacey's house, Austin, when she lived out there on 59.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're from a small like country town. There's not too many black folk around our area, and our buddy Hector, y'all know Hector.
Mm-hmm.
He was working on the rigs at the time, and he showed up there. 25-year-old man showing up to a high school party, but whatever.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good, man. All good. I hope he didn't hear this because he'll beat the shit out of me. But he had brought this black man with him. Good friend of his on the rig. Nice guy. Great guy. His name was Lane. And y'all know Marshall. He's a real nice guy. Real social. Marshall likes to party. Well,
yeah.
we were all around talking and stuff, and Marshall introduces himself, this and that, and Nick Rhodes, all of a sudden, he just starts flowing, right? Nick has been known to get a few drinks in him, and he starts flowing.
Oh yeah.
He's got a pretty good flow.
He's got a good rap.
Yeah, he had a hit song.
Yeah,
he's
he's pretty good at the top of the dome. But anyway, Nick's flowing or whatever, and I don't remember who else went. Somebody, I think Trail and East went, and then Marshall turns over to this new guy, Lane, and asks him, "Hey, you flow, bro?" And then Nick just looks at him, and everybody gets quiet and says, "Why you think he flows? Just because he's black?" And everybody gets quiet, and that guy Lane thinks it's funny, whatever. So Marshall gets all red, gets all embarrassed. Little time goes by or whatever, and then Marshall walks back up to him, and he's like, "Hey, man, so where you from?" And this guy Lane says, "I'm from Robstown." And then Marshall said, "Oh, so you're a cotton picker." And then,
hey, that's not racist.
dude, it was just complete silence
the
again.
high school.
And then Marshall was like, "Oh, my bad." He's all, "You're bad what?" And I guess, I don't know. I guess this guy, that's actually a mascot, and Robstown is a cotton picker.
How have they not got rid of that yet?
I don't know. I don't know how that still stands today. You even see
the town
TikToks
voted
about
on
it that go viral about Robstown still being called the cotton pickers. And to this day, like, we asked Marshall about that, and we still think we try to make it seem like he was being racist, which he wasn't. Marshall's not a racist guy; he's a nice guy. But I remember I was asleep in our cottage there in Robstown this weekend, and I don't know why I just had a dream about that, and I just woke up fucking bursting into laughter because it was just so funny at the time. But that was a good time. That was a great time. And Hector, safe to say, he never bought this Lane guy around again. I wonder what that guy's doing. Hope he's doing fine, though. He had a great dad bod, too. A lot of dad bods around the Georgia West.
That was a good story, James.
But
the story about the Robstown, it's like the Hispanic community was the cotton pickers.
Well, there's more Hispanics there than blacks there, I believe.
Yeah, and they did the vote, and they voted to keep it because they. I mean, obviously, the looks of it doesn't look good, but
well, it's like a tradition at this point, you know?
they wear it as a badge of honor there.
Absolutely.
That's why they keep it.
And
they did a news story on it, like KIII.
Yeah, rightfully so. I think you should be proud of that.
It's like the freaking Commanders and the Braves and shit. Like,
yeah. Well,
the Braves do not want to get rid of their name.
Yeah, supposedly with the whole Redskins thing is there's actually a guy there's like Indians that are suing the Commanders for changing the name from the Redskins to the Commanders, but I don't know, man. It's just the whole nostalgia thing about it. I feel like they should have never changed it. I don't think they should have changed it to the Commanders.
Can you read that?
The football team. Charles Barkley, we really live in a world where the two best basketball players on planet Earth are slightly overweight white guys. Oh, yeah. What a time to be alive. Dude, Luka looks fat as shit right there. That looks like a week of drunken Taco Bell every night right there. Wow.
That's what I don't remember. I think it was Charles Barkley who brought it up, but
Yeah.
he was
Well-
talking about the All-Star game, and he was like, they should just make it the world versus the U.S. And to me, that's the best.
That
Like,
would be good.
that's the best fix you can do for the All-Star game. That'd
No,
be
yeah,
so,
we're gonna lose.
that'd
Well,
be so
well.
We're gonna
entertaining.
lose.
Well, think about this.
Well, that's what they're
It would be
afraid
straight
of.
up white versus black, pretty
No.
much.
You got
No, it wouldn't.
those two. You got Wimby.
Well, you got Giannis,
You got Wimby.
and
they
you got
Yan-
Embiid, but
yeah.
he like switches sides, so
Well, I guess
got
you have
Dillon,
Andrew Wiggins
Cooper,
too, because he's Canadian. But what
yeah,
do you
you
make
have
it?
the Wagner brothers, Franz and Hans.
Okay, that's it.
Well, you have Giannis. He's
Greek.
yeah, he's Greek.
He's a Greek.
And then
Dude, you have a bunch. You can have what's the guy who's like
I'm saying
What's
no.
the bonus?
America's gonna lose.
Sabonis is he's Serbian or Armenian,
yeah,
something
he can
like
play
that.
for the world.
What Australian basketball players do we have that are good?
Patty Mills.
Oh, well, he's I'm pretty sure he's retired.
Delavadova.
How many
No, I
white
don't
players would make it on Team USA though? Where you going?
Who's the guy who's mixed?
Well,
Is Tatum mixed?
I don't. I mean, he might be. He might be a light skin. Either he's light skin or he's mixed.
Oh, isn't Jamal Murray?
Yeah, but dude, come on.
World?
They fall
Isn't
under.
he on the world team though?
No,
Where's he
Jamal
from?
Murray's white. I mean,
From the States?
white. He's USA. He's from USA.
Oh, okay. I don't want it.
What white American would make that Team USA team?
Oh, Tyler Hero, maybe.
Well, think of the guys that play shooting guard that would be there. So Jaylen Brown plays shooting guard. He would be ahead of him.
Well, there's none. There's none that are going to be shooting guard. Period.
Okay. Well, Tyler Hero
Curry?
may be a reserve is what we'll say.
Half of them. That counts.
Klay Thompson?
No.
Oh
He
yeah.
went 0 for 11 in the playoffs.
Yeah. Forgive me.
He's
I
lucky
should have never
he
said that.
gets on the team nowadays.
That was the worst statement made on this show so far. Was for me to say that.
I know.
Hey, did you see the whole? Did you see the clip of Trayvon Diggs at the Dallas Stars game?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was funny though, because you could
Yeah, that
tell
was badass.
you could tell he had no idea what the hell was going on. Did you see
He
that?
was
Austin?
having a good time.
Yeah, no, he was
And
having a
that's
good
how
time.
hockey is, dude. Like, that's the way I was too when I first. I didn't start watching hockey till like COVID.
Mm-hmm. You know,
I've gone to like a few of the like Texas Stars games here in
Yeah.
Cedar Park.
he
Dude,
made
it's fun. It's a good time.
yeah, he made probably the most accurate comment I've heard in a while was when we were talking about NBA and NFL players playing. None of them could play hockey.
No, none of them. No one.
None of them.
yeah.
There's no way
True.
any of them could play hockey.
100%.
But he was like asking the crowd, people in the crowd, like, who, I thought you couldn't pick up the puck, and, asking about the rules there. He was trying to get educated. You could tell he was really into it, though. It was,
And how many periods or how long the periods
Uh-huh.
were?
Yeah, no,
things
that
like
was
that, yeah.
that was a great clip. That was good. That was good.
Oh, what about your boy Nadal?
Nadal? That's not my boy. I don't like Nadal. I like my Federer fan.
Federer. Yeah. What about him?
He's retired. And his kids aren't his,
Oh, yeah.
turns out.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you think about the Scottie Schefler story? Scott, did you see the clip?
Yeah, they fucking did him dirty.
Mm-hmm. We were going in on that shit.
Oh, my God. What a bunch of clowns.
I said we really support the police and first responders. We have somebody. Me and Austin have somebody
Not
really
me.
close to us that is one of those people. Great guy. We won't say his name on here, but
My question is,
we support the police and
My-
everything. But that was garbage. Is what that
first
that
of
was
all,
all
with that
about.
bullshit. My question is, how the hell did they take him to jail? Why did they fucking put him in a jumpsuit for that long and then let him go like an hour later?
Well, I don't.
Like,
And you
What?
can't wear your clothes in
yes,
jail.
you can.
You get beat up for that shit. Somebody would try to steal your
In
shit.
jail, you're in a fucking drunk tank.
No, he wasn't drunk. They ain't gonna put him in a drunk tank if he wasn't drunk.
Where the hell are they gonna put him?
They put him in general population where everybody
No, they
has to wear the
don't.
suits.
Bullshit.
I've been to jail more than you, fool.
They put you in gym pop.
Where do you think they put him in?
Drunk tank.
He's not
No,
drunk.
sometimes they let you keep
It
what
doesn't
you're
matter.
wearing
It's,
on.
that's not drunk tank. That's freaking.
No.
Yeah. But whenever I went to jail, the only reason I had to freaking wear a jumpsuit because I didn't have any clothes on.
Oh, you didn't have no clothes?
I had a bathing suit on. That's it.
Did you wake up with a condom inside you?
Maybe. I wish.
Dang, what about whenever you threw the bomb?
That
You wearing your school outfit?
No, yeah, my freaking uniform.
The school uniform?
Yes.
They put you in jail at that time?
Yes.
Really?
No, they didn't put us in jail. They freaking took our picture. But what I was saying, in Ruffles, I didn't have no clothes on. But why did they take him to jail, make him freaking change, and then let him go 30 minutes later?
I don't know. I mean,
No,
that's in Kentucky. The rules are a lot different, I'm sure.
And they get them out quick. And two, I think they said the cop, like, he, like, hit the cop with his car or something like that.
Yeah, the clip was, it looked like the cop was maybe looking for a payday.
Why. Like, they just worded it to put him in jail, but.
This fool acted like he got drugged and he got spun around and all this stuff, but the cop was clearly the aggressor in this whole thing, sticking his head in his window and everything. It almost looked like the cop reached in there to unbuckle his seatbelt just to pull him out of the damn, the fucking Range Rover that he was in. But that was nonsense, man. And from the looks of it, there had to be another cop earlier down the road that said, "Hey, let this guy in," and then this guy jumps in and says, "No, you can't go in." How do you? I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe this cop doesn't follow golf, didn't know who he was or anything, or maybe he was just looking for a payday. Is what I was thinking. But
either way, dude, if that would have been me, I watched a little bit of golf. I wouldn't have known who fucking Scottie Schefler looked like.
Yeah, he's got a great dad bod too, Scottie Schefler.
Like if any freaking golfer came in there, yeah, it was really loud.
Dude, any golfer, any NASCAR driver, any F1 driver,
hockey player,
they could, hockey player, they could literally walk by me, and I wouldn't know who. Max Verstappen could freaking walk past me, and I wouldn't know
James,
who he was.
Max Verstappen.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know. He's like the number one guy.
F1.
I might have butchered his name.
No, that's it.
Or Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, I know who Lewis Hamilton is.
Verstappen, you nailed it.
Well, Verstappen is he the one that just won? Mm-hmm. No,
he lost.
He lost.
He
won?
He won the Monaco.
Yeah, there was like F1 Monaco. Who won it?
I didn't think he won.
I thought this was a sports show, guys. We don't even know.
No, I know he won like
F1 Monaco.
Yeah, no, we don't really follow the whole F1.
I know he won like 20 freaking races before that.
I got a notification on who won the Indy 500.
Indy 500.
I don't remember who it was, though. I'm trying to see.
Who won the Coca-Cola 600 after that?
Who died in the Talladega in 2001?
Ricky Bobby?
Dale Earnhardt. R.I.P.
Oh, 3?
Man. R.I.P. the Intimidator.
Yep. Did you know Bill Walton had cancer?
No, I didn't know that.
No, nobody did, I don't think. But what a terrible
I
day.
always thought that he said, like, throw it down, big fella. But then I saw a couple of, maybe he just changed it up. He said, throw it down, big man. But that was my favorite Bill Walton line.
What's your, who's the one that says bang? Kevin Harlan?
Breen?
Bang!
No, Mike Breen.
Mike Breen.
They used to commentate together.
Yeah. I remember him from Little Nicky when he was like, and my hair is a flame. That's really all I remember. Perfect Celtic, though. All right, so NFL. I saw a story today, kind of read upon it, that Justin Jefferson was almost traded during the draft. Did y'all see that?
No, I did not see that.
I didn't say.
I think you're making it up.
No, they look it up. I read the story. It didn't say, they wouldn't say who they traded it to.
Jefferson?
Yeah, but they said during the draft there was trade talks about Justin Jefferson. So
I would give up 3 number ones.
I would give up, if I could keep it in one draft, I would give up your first 3 picks and then a number 1 pick the next year for Justin Jefferson.
That's not bad. But you got to think of the player, too, who you're switching for. Like, if it was like another prime guy, maybe like a first-round pick and then like a second or something.
So here's what I think would be a good trade, because I was thinking about this on my drive over here. If the Vikings would have traded him to the Commanders for the number 2 pick, if I was the Vikings, I would have asked for Terry McLaurin. Okay? I would have asked for, who's their defensive tackle that's really good?
Look who it was.
Was it Washington?
No, the fucking Chargers.
Oh! You almost had him, Scott. You were so close. You were so
No,
close to getting Justin Jefferson.
I would have traded
Let me tell
Quentin
you.
Johnson. Uh,
Come on, dude. Quentin Johnson, the next best thing? Dude
yeah,
couldn't
our
catch a
first round, our
fucking.
second round pick.
Quentin Johnson
Maybe
couldn't.
our first and second. Well,
Johnson.
to be honest, like I think the only person that would have held value was like Bosa or
Let me
someone who's
read.
still like obviously he's got some injuries, but he's got like the ceiling is still very high.
Let me read it to you. It says
So like
Minnesota was
go Bosa
interested
for
in
Jefferson,
moving.
and then like 2 first rounds and a second round.
Go up, Austin. I'm going to read in the headline. All the way up. Minnesota was interested in moving up for Malik Neighbors and had trade talks with the Chargers for the number 5 overall pick. Okay. Number 1, number 5 to pick quarterback, but to get LSU, Malik Neighbors, who was picked number 6 by the Giants. Had the trade occurred, Jefferson would have been traded, and Neighbors would have been the number 1 receiver. Oh, you're so close. But you're stuck with Quentin Johnson, the guy who couldn't fucking...
Ultimately, the Chargers did not
He
move
couldn't
back.
catch a fucking STD in a brothel, is what another thing that I read. Well, I never.
Dude,
Those are in your notes.
I wanted Neighbors like. Oh my god! I wish we would have got him, but oh well.
You could have had Jefferson from the looks of it. No, if
I
I
know.
if I was
I don't
the
think they would've
Commanders,
traded
I
him.
would have traded Jefferson. I would have given them McLaurin and then the first and second round pick. I think that would have been enough.
But ultimately, if Jefferson goes anywhere, it's going to be freaking Cincinnati.
Why?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow and freaking Jamar Chase.
He's gonna want to go to a place where there's a quarterback. I would think he'd go to Atlanta to play with old Kirk again.
Hell no.
Minnesota gets Drake London.
Yeah, I don't want that fool.
That's supposed to be your breakout player in fantasy this year, Drake London.
Oh yeah, dude. We gotta start getting ready.
We are going to get ready. I already started writing notes. Another thing I read, let me tell you this pretty cool story too, about the South Birmingham, Alabama baseball team. All right, so I came across this story. I was actually reading up on this whole Justin Jefferson thing, but I saw it too, like on the ESPN app. South Birmingham, Alabama baseball, they are a Division III school, right? They have a pretty decent baseball team. Well, the school supposedly didn't get some kind of tax break that they were supposed to get. They got denied, so they're going to have to shut the school down. So the school is shutting down on May 31st, okay? Now, the South Alabama Birmingham baseball team,
That's 5 days.
yes, is in the College World Series for Division III, and they won their regional bracket. So next weekend, they are set to play in the whole, I guess the top 16 or whatever.
Super regional.
If they win the first 2 games, they will be playing on June 1st. Okay, for nobody. Because the school closed down on May 31st. There's been a GoFundMe started to support them if they win. So if they win those 2 games, they have no backing from no school. They're just a random baseball team in the College World Series. Do you understand?
But how's that work?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. Look it up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If they continue to keep winning, the school is closing down May 31st. So the money stops
No
on May
matter
31st.
what?
No matter what. The money stops on May 31st. The GoFundMe has raised like $50,000 to get them to like hotels and transportation and all that stuff. Now, I don't know if they can like extend it or whatever, if they're grandfathered in or how that works, but supposedly after they won their whole regional bracket, the whole team got food poisoning. And they had to play their first game with basically a bunch of sick players. And this one guy was laying down on a hospital fucking gurney, getting an IV, and he had to come in relief as the pitcher, and they won the game. So if they continue winning, they will be playing for nobody. These kids will be playing for nobody. And that's why this GoFundMe was starting. The money stops from the school on May 31st. They cannot give any more money out on May 31st. I don't know if they continue to keep winning. I don't know how that works. They had a good record. They were 32-15, and they won their, I guess, their pool or whatever. There's like 4 teams. They won that, and I'm pretty sure it said that if they win their first game and second game and advance to the super regional or whatever it is,
Yes.
that it'll be June 1st and there is no more financial backing for this team. So that's such a
Why don't you
shitty
back 'em,
situation.
James, you're rich.
Well, I thought about donating to the GoFundMe.
As the show,
We'll all give them what, $200 each,
I'll go.
$100 each.
I'll go play for him.
Oh yeah,
What'd you
we
say,
should.
We should go play for him.
Okay, that's fine with me.
$2. Hey, you can't say every bit helps is what it says. So that's kind of a look it up whenever we're done here, y'all. Look, it's kind of crazy, man. It's
Let's say they win the whole.
kind of cool and
Let's
crazy.
say they win the whole thing. Like, what do they?
Where does the trophy go?
Yeah, exactly.
If we become the biggest donors, do we get the trophy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into my retirement account and pull some money out.
Only
See if
50
I-
grand.
Yeah, all they have is 50 grand raised, and that was as of like 2 days ago when I saw this. But that's
We'll pull her then.
Probably after this, it'll double after we post this video.
yeah, that's
and it gets out to
unfortunate, man.
everyone.
Yeah,
Probably go to 50 grand and $25.
don't quote me on the rounds and stuff that they're in, because I'm not sure. Like, I'm just going off of what my memory, if my memory serves me correct. But
Well, if your memory is anything like your hearing,
yeah,
it's terrible.
yeah, which does play hand in hand with each other. But
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, if they keep winning, it'll go past May 31st, and they will no longer have the financial backing of the school because the school will be shut down May 31st. So
It's kind of like a
crazy.
major league situation.
could be. But
Hey, there's only one thing to do.
I'm just curious as to what happened. Do they just have to forfeit? Like, wouldn't you have to represent somebody? You can't just be some fucking dudes that used to play for a college
Especially
yesterday,
in the NCAA.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe it's like you said. Maybe it's like the grandfather. Like they can finish.
Yeah, they can give the school.
But who knows?
The school has to have like an extra 100 G's or 200 G's just left in that account sitting there,
For real.
or are they that far in debt to where they had to close the account? So I
Who
don't
is
know.
it? Was freaking.
They can't even wear the
Who's the guy
uniforms
with
anymore.
Brett Favre?
That's what I mean.
They got to take them back.
They gotta take the decals off their fucking helmets. What'd you say, Scott? I'm sorry.
What did Brett Favre get in trouble for?
Supporting Mississippi.
No, not support. He stole money from a volleyball team, or his daughter's.
No, he was giving it to the volleyball team.
Well, he kept it instead of giving it.
No.
Yeah, maybe he took all that school's money too.
That's in Alabama. This was in Mississippi.
Hey,
Close
Ray,
enough,
money's
man.
money. Brett Favre. Look who he played for.
What, they all look
Team
the
of
same?
The worst organization. Bunch of
Minnesota or what?
teams up
New
there
York
in
Jets?
Green Bay.
Yeah. Don't talk shit about the Jets like that.
Golly, dude.
Come on, Scott, man.
Speaking of the Jets, did y'all see that Aaron
I was
Rodgers?
talking about the Vikings. the
Aaron
Minnesota
Rodgers
Vikings.
comments on the primetime game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that?
No.
He said, "People want to watch us. We're must-see TV," and he was kind of conceited of what he said. But let me find the quote. It was pretty funny.
Who said this?
The Jets have the most primetime games of anybody this year. And Aaron Rodgers came out with a comment that kind of pissed some people off. But, I mean, who wouldn't want to watch the Jets? I mean, Rodgers coming off an injury. I mean, they're New York City. Come on.
Yeah.
Look it up, Austin.
High
Aaron Rodgers
expectations.
primetime comments. Look that up real quick. And before you leave, Scott, I do have another bracket for y'all to do, and then we'll end it with that. But let me look up this real quick. You have time, right? Or you got to go?
Yeah, I got time. I got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes.
You got 5
Not
minutes.
5:01.
All right, read it out.
Not 4:59.
I love it.
No, go down to he says something else. I love it, Rodgers said. I love it. We are must-watch TV, and it's pretty obvious. Everybody knows that whether you love me or hate me, people want to see me play. They enjoy watching me play, and we are the team to watch this year. Not surprising, 6 primetime games in the first 11 or 12 weeks. I love it. Make it difficult. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
okay,
fine words.
okay.
Which he's playing.
Strong words from a strong man. You can tell that guy's still a virgin.
Oh man, I love that you're pulling movie quotes from everywhere.
Yeah, I got to do something.
Yeah.
Scott don't want to show up and fucking be the comedic relief here.
I know.
All right.
Hey, are you coming on Wednesday?
I'm gonna come back up here on Wednesday. That's 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Can you come back up here on
Yeah.
Wednesday, Scott?
Yeah, Wednesday. I'm down for Wednesday.
Okay. All right, let's do the fast food bracket one day. We're already an hour 15 minutes in. Okay.
Nice.
Austin, East or West? Pick your poison.
Dude, can you give me a list?
East or West? No, East or West?
Eastern.
Eastern. Okay. Well, you're going against your West.
The weak. That's the weak. Everyone knows the East is the weak
well,
side.
I know
Austin.
that.
When are you gonna learn?
All right. Well, no, Austin always picks the West.
Yeah, I know.
He
That's
picked
what
the
I'm
East
saying.
this time. All right, Scott.
No,
so you're in the
sorry.
East. I mean, you're in the West. So your first ones are McDonald's versus Sonic. 1 and 8.
McDonald's.
All right.
Give me the Golden Arches.
All right. Austin, yours is Chick-fil-A and Panda Express.
Chick-fil-A.
All right. Scott, White Castle or Burger King?
Oh, before you knock
I'm
it.
gonna go Burger King.
Okay.
Have
because I never
you
get
ever
the
been to
chicken
White
fries.
Castle?
I'm not down with the onion burgers.
Have you ever
I'm not
been to?
either.
Have you ever been?
I've been to White Castle, yes.
Have you been, Scott?
They explode in your mouth like
one
little
time.
Brussels sprouts. One time you been?
Yeah, if it wasn't for Harold and Kumar,
It wouldn't be on this
that
list.
place
Dude.
would be out of business, dude.
Bullshit. White
Yeah.
Castle's awesome. I love White Castle.
I bet you've only got the White Castle burgers from the Dollar General is why you're saying
No.
that.
From the frozen.
Nashville.
Yeah, the frozen
Yeah.
fucking...
No, in Nashville. We went there.
Okay. Bojangles or Popeyes, Scotty?
I've never had Bojangles. So
What
I'm
the
gonna
hell's
have to go
Bojangles?
Popeyes.
Bojangles is real popular on the East Coast, like in
Yeah,
the
I saw that
Southeast
guy
Coast.
saying that LeBron loved Bojangles, but
What is it?
can't say that I've had it.
It's like a southern cooking, kind of like Popeyes, I would think. I would say.
Chicken?
Yeah, let's go
Mhm.
Popeyes.
All right.
Popeyes chicken fucking rocks.
Fucking rocks.
All right, Austin. I don't know what this one is, but it's number 3. Cookout or Carl's Jr.?
Carl's Jr.
Good choice. Scotty, Taco Bell or KFC? This is actually a
Taco
tough
Bell.
one.
KFC
Okay.
is trash.
Whoa,
KFC
whoa,
biscuits-
whoa!
I've always liked
Come-
KFC.
Come on,
the Colonel.
dude. Come on.
Don't talk about the
KFC
Colonel
got
like
the
that.
Worst biscuits in the chicken game. They're
Oh,
so dry. Oh my god, they're just pathetic.
It's not always about the
it's not-
biscuits, though, man.
Yeah, I didn't know KFC meant biscuits.
KFC's chicken tastes different from any other chicken anywhere. Is why it stands out.
Doesn't matter. It's all.
Okay,
it's
I'm
a
not
big
gonna
part.
argue with
It's
you
a
because
big
it is
factor.
your list. Okay.
It's a restaurant. I didn't know this was just a chicken bracket.
Okay. Well, smart ass. Wendy's or Jack in the Box, Austin? That's it. That's a
That one's hard.
Wendy's nuts.
I knew somebody was gonna
You're
say it.
gonna love Wendy's nuts. See,
Give me the faux.
God dang,
That's
that
pretty
one's hard.
That's a 2 and a 7. Wendy's is 2 and Jack in the Box is 7.
Is it like 3 in the morning whenever?
Well, if
we're
that's
getting-
the case, you
we're-
got to go with Jack in the Box.
Yes, exactly. But
Okay,
is it
but
Jack
no,
in the
it
Crack?
is all around.
all hours of the night?
It has to be Wendy's spicy chicken nugs, man. It's got to be. It always was Wendy's spicy
Yes,
chicken
Wendy's.
nugs.
Boom.
Okay,
But it could. Hey, I want some fucking dollar tacos right now.
exactly. That's what I was about to say. You can't beat those
Also
those
dollar
greasy ass fucking tacos that are about to fall apart when you got to drink them.
Yes.
All right, Scotty. Chipotle or Del Taco?
Chipotle.
All right.
What the fuck is Del Taco?
Del Taco's actually pretty good. I got that one on the way to Colorado, New Mexico one time. All right, Austin, you're in the south side of your bracket now. In-N-Out's number 1, and Steak and Shake is number 2.
Oh.
Never had Steak and Shake.
Well, it's obviously In-N-Out then.
In and out. I've only had that once.
In-N-Out's pretty good.
It is very good. They got a good sauce, little special sauce.
They got a good the crispy buns.
My complaint with that is it's not really in and out. Because you wait fucking.
Because it doesn't show it
No.
going in.
No.
Oh.
You wait 50 minutes to fucking get it.
Dude, In-N-Out's pretty quick though.
Not here. Not New Braunfels.
No, In-N-Out's. I liked it. I haven't had it that much, but I do like
Every
it.
time I try to go over there, 15 cars in line.
Well, that's why you know it's
It's
number
like
1 ranked.
Chick-fil-A, though,
It's
dude.
not
It's like
in
a
and out.
well-oiled machine. They'll get you out in
Nah, they ain't
a
doing
decent amount
shit.
of time.
All right, Scott. Subway or Arby's?
So I'm gonna go with Subway's good. It's kind of overpriced now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go with Arby's because of curly fries.
Oh, yeah. Arby's, the 8 seed, takes down the 1 in your south side of the bracket.
God,
Okay.
Come on, Scotty.
All right. Burger Fi or Fat Burger, Austin? I don't know what Burger Fi is.
I don't know what the other one is either.
Fat Burger? Oh,
2
Fat
a.m.
Burger's
got
great.
that fat burger.
You can get you a Fat Burger for $2.95 on Fast and Furious. Remember, once you try Fat Burger next time, you can get you
Never seen it.
Fast and
Ice
Furious.
Cube, today was a good day.
All right, so
Is that a real thing?
I'll pick Fat Burger for you
Is it
then.
really that's a real thing?
Yes,
Have you ever been to a Fat Burger?
I have. Yes,
Where?
in College Station. It's Fat Burger. Burger Fi is not that good.
You know what's good in College Station?
Huh?
T-Gens.
T-Gens.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so good.
It's a free delivery. Okay, that was racist. All right, yeah. I apologize for that remark. But dude, they would always say that because our address was 129 Sunset Way, and they would be like, "This for 129 Sunset Way," and they would say the same thing. Free delivery. It's a free delivery. All right, enough. Quiznos or Blimpy,
Tell me T-Gens is on the list.
Scotty.
Quiznos.
Quiznos, great choice. Quiznos. Quiznos is like Mama's cooking of a Subway, you know.
Yeah.
Shake Shack, or Culver's, Austin.
Never been to either one of those
Ooh,
either.
that's
Fuck,
a
God.
tough one.
Shake Shack has very good burgers. It does.
What does Culver's have?
Culver's is like a home kitchen kind of thing, kind of everything.
Give me that one.
Culver's.
No, dude, Culver's has like their meat patties are like pressed down, but the Culver's fries, they got the crinkle cut fries.
Tell me how good their meat patties are, Scott.
Their meat is
They beat their meat.
it's not the top tier, but it's good.
Okay.
It's their fries what makes them really good.
All right, your next one, Scott, is Jimmy John's or Roy Rogers. I don't know what Roy Rogers.
He's got all the sandwiches.
Oh.
That's bullshit. I should have took
I
the
know.
fucking West.
Well,
I don't even like
this
Jimmy
is the
John's
sandwich
stuff,
region.
but I'll put them through.
Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
All right,
I love Jimmy
JJ.
John's.
All right, last one in the round of 60 or round of 16. Five Guys or Elevation.
Oh, Five Guys.
Okay.
All
No,
day. All
Austin's
day.
always picking Five Guys.
All right, Potbelly or
He'll-
Firehouse
hey,
Subs.
He'll take 2 guys.
He didn't get it.
I only got 2 hands.
That's all you need with 2 guys. Potbellies or Firehouse Subs, Scott.
Let's go Firehouse Subs.
Firehouse. Okay, next round. Austin, you have. Oh shit! I actually gave Austin the east side and you the west side, Scott. I fucked up. Oh well. McDonald's or Burger King, Austin.
So we're switching?
All right, I gave you all the McDonald's or Burger King. Goddamn it!
Oh, Mickey D's, duh, all day.
All right, Scott, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
All right. Carl's Jr. or Wendy's, Austin.
Carl's Jr.
Ooh.
Dang.
Wow, what a disrespect.
Just because of the commercials.
Taco Bell or Chipotle, Scotty?
Taco Bell.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't go
that.
wrong with
I like
Taco
that.
Bell. I like that
I like
upset.
that.
That's a good
And
upset.
Chipotle's like in the news about like they're giving smaller portions and shit.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
fucking
support that.
Texas. We're the most obese state. We don't want smaller portions. Okay,
That, and I always give like freaking E. coli
In-N-Out or Fat Burger?
in and out.
Scotty, Arby's or Quiznos? That's actually a tough one there.
Arby's.
Ooh. This is probably the furthest Arby's has made it in any bracket of fast
Ever.
food because everybody hates Arby's other
Because-
than in Texas. I love Arby's. Culver's or Five Guys, Austin?
Five Guys.
And Jimmy John's or Firehouse Subs, Scott?
Firehouse.
Ooh, okay. All right. McDonald's or Carl's Jr.? Austin, that's yours.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
Yeah. We're talking showmanship now.
Well, are we talking longevity
Yeah.
or are we talking...
Hey, let them pick.
Okay.
I'm going to be
No
quiet.
helping.
I mean, have you seen the girls in those Carl's Jr. commercials?
Yeah, they're underage.
Hey,
Kate Upton?
You think they have sex tapes?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
I think I've seen it.
All right.
Give me the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, Scotty, Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell? Don't disappoint me.
Oh,
Don't disappoint me.
that one's hard. That one's so hard.
It is hard,
Don't
but
disappoint
it's
me.
not.
What is it? What do you pick?
Chick-fil-A.
Disappointed me.
Dude, come on.
That one
man.
disappointed me.
The Lord's chicken over fucking
God.
the shits.
They're
I'm
good
taking the
shits,
Lord's
though.
chicken all day.
You're picking Arby's. Arby's getting you shits all day.
All right, Austin. You're In and Out and Five Guys. That's actually a close one,
That
too.
one's-
But I decide the winner, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Give me some of that. Are you rich? No, you have money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can have.
Of course, we're going to start. Oh, there's another thing I got to announce after this. Okay, it's actually pretty exciting.
Nice. Give me Five Guys then.
All right.
Since we have money.
Yeah. All right, Scott. Arby's or Firehouse Subs? That's a surprise.
Let's
That's like your
go
11th
Arby's.
versus the 14th seed right there.
Yeah. We have the meats.
Arby's?
Yeah.
All right, y'all's finals in y'all's each bracket. McDonald's or Five Guys, Austin?
McDonald's.
Oh, that's so cliche, man.
Duh.
I know.
All right, you got Chick-fil-A and Arby's.
Give me Chick-fil-A.
All right, now we have Chick-fil-A versus McDonald's, which probably is a very common final
Yeah.
in a lot of these
Yeah.
fast food brackets. Now,
James gets to pick.
I do get to pick.
Let me make the case.
Okay, go ahead. I'll put my pen down.
Chick-fil-A. No better
No
chicken
Chick-fil-A
sandwich
sauce?
you're gonna get. It's like McDonald's. You can get better burgers from a bunch of different places. Chick-fil-A, you got
You got to add price in here
the
too, though.
Lord's chicken. They got the waffle fries.
Let him speak.
Closed on Sunday. I mean, that could be bad. They're
Damn
closed
it!
for the
You
right
took my
reason.
argument.
They do. Hey, my pleasure. You go through that drive-through. 20 cars, 30 cars. 5 minutes. You get your food. You're out.
Okay.
That's why they should win the bracket.
All right. What about price? Who's more expensive?
Oh, Chick-fil-A. But it's
Okay.
the quality.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, you're paying probably $2.50 more,
And I like
but you're
that.
getting the best chicken sandwich.
I like that they're different too with the waffle fries. A lot of different sauces. Okay, give me the McDonald's side of the argument.
Hey, you just brought it up right there. Waffle fries. You can't compete with McDonald's fries right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, give me some of those McNuggets. You got those. Double cheeseburgers.
Oh,
You got those. Oh, McChickens. You got those. What else you want? Hey, I'm hungry after church. Let's go get some freaking Chick-fil-A. Like, boom.
We can't.
We can't. Boom.
Hey,
And then I'm gonna go
their
spend.
ice cream machine don't even work half the
Hey,
time.
whoa,
you go to
wait, hey,
McDonald's.
let me make my argument.
Their McFlurry machine doesn't work half the time.
Yeah.
Great
First of all,
lemonade.
Chick-fil-A don't even have ice cream.
They got milkshakes.
Yeah,
Not
they do.
Not on Sundays. Whenever you want it. McFlurries. Let's say they have one.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna base it on. So you got McDonald's and you got Chick-fil-A. You got Chick-fil-A, great sauces, great representation too of everything. Everything's nice looking. Everything's wrapped nice. Okay, you got the waffle fries. You got the Lord store, like you said, on Sunday. No ice cream, which is a negative, but you do have the shakes. You won't find a place in all of these that doesn't serve better lemonade than Chick-fil-A.
That's true.
Okay?
That was my only argument.
Yeah.
I wanted
Cleanliness.
I wanted that one.
There was a TikTok that went viral of the Chick-fil-A girl. That actually helps too. And then you got McDonald's. All right? I guarantee you, whenever all of us back in the day would be
hold
drunk
on,
in the
dude.
middle of the night.
Hold on. And let me make this last point. Like,
Oh, you can't do that.
in the past,
That's bullshit.
Wait, hold on. You got to hear this. This is big. I forgot to mention this. In the last 20 years, the price of the McDonald's burger has gone up by 200%.
And it's still not as much as freaking Chick-fil-A.
I'm just saying they're talking about value and they're just raising the prices up.
All right. Well, I made my decision already. Too many drunken nights at McDonald's, and they still love to see you smile.
Boom.
McDonald's has to win this. Austin gets his first W in the bracket.
And I like Chick-fil-A more.
Great argument you made.
Yeah. See,
Chick-fil-A is great.
Picking McDonald's.
I know.
Chick-fil-A better.
But how many have you gone to Chick-fil-A more or McDonald's more?
No,
Both of y'all.
Close on fucking Sundays. That's
Exactly.
Well, I know, but I didn't eat. We didn't have a Chick-fil-A around.
Exactly.
So
There's always a McDonald's around.
And it was like a special deal.
Well,
You
shit,
get
if you're going to
Chick-fil-A.
say that, then we should have freaking went
McDonald's
Dairy
is
Queen.
like, all right,
That's all we
whatever,
had.
It's cheap.
Deal's
and it's
been
right
closed.
All we had was Dairy Queen in Georgia.
Deal's been closed. We'll clip this. People can comment McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, but McDonald's wins as far as I'm concerned.
Throw in Dairy Queen.
And no, because that would be too much of a favoritism thing for us, so
Yeah.
we can't do that. Exciting news that I have decided we are going to give a scholarship starting next year to 3 kids out of George West High School. All right, are y'all okay with that?
I don't know that.
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm okay
How does
with
that work?
How does that work? We get them to fill out an application, which me and my wife are gonna make, and we're gonna choose the winner live on air. The 3 winners live on air.
How do we give them money?
Huh? We write them a check.
Whose check?
It's a
Our
write-off.
check.
I
Yeah.
don't have a check. I don't have a checkbook.
I'll write it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we're gonna give a scholarship courtesy of the show. They do support us in our hometown, so we're gonna support them.
Nice.
And we are going to
Is it in honor of Bill Walton?
The children.
Not
are the
in honor of
future,
Bill Walton,
remember
no.
that.
we're gonna do it for 3 kids, and starting next year. I saw that kids were accepting scholarships in Live Oak County and stuff, so I thought it'd be a good idea, a nice thing for us to do. And
Oh,
we'll work out the details of how much it's gonna be
How much?
later. So
can we have a contest for what the name's going to be of the scholarship?
we will take votes.
The bad, yes.
Me, you, and Scott are all
Yes.
going to come up with a different name of what the
Yes.
scholarship's going to be, and then we'll take votes on it. We'll put it on Twitter, we'll put it on Facebook and all that stuff, but it's not going to be till next year. So we're going to do that. We thought we would help out.
The bad boys.
I haven't decided if
Aaron
it's going to
Rodgers.
be like an athletic thing, or we get to athletic kids or academic kids, but maybe both. Maybe both. Maybe even one for a band kid.
Whoa, dude, leave him alone.
What do you? I'm
Hey,
going
they're
to
out
leave them
there
alone.
marching.
They are.
That's
They're out
what
there in the sun right now,
putting in work.
practicing, blood, sweat, and tears, supporting the school. But-
The flag rolling. You ever thrown a baton in
A
the air
baton?
and tried to catch
There
it?
we go.
Elizabeth
The
Snyder,
eye
come
coordinator.
on.
There we go.
Elizabeth Snyder.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Anything we didn't touch on? Anything you guys got to add? Any cool thing happened to you? Cool things happened to you since then?
No. I'll
Oh,
say
picks for tomorrow.
I
We
gotta
only got
run.
one game to pick from: Dallas or Minnesota. Dallas is 2-point favorites.
Give me the Wolves
The Wolves to cover.
money line.
Give me the Mavericks on the money line. What do you got, Scott?
Dallas. Give me Dallas spread.
All right. Well, that's all we got. We will post this tomorrow, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for listening, and we're out.
Later.
Bye bye. Ow! God.
Sorry, dude.
That's too loud.
Just loud enough. What a great show. What a great show. That was a great show.
Wait. We can actually give out a scholarship?
Yes.